So I'll tell you. Well, I got a haircut this day, but I wasn't really digging my haircut till now. I think it looks nice now. Okay, so what I want to talk about is it's kind of hard to say how I want to say it, but Parker, of course everyone knows, and if you don't, he has autism, and this is one of the incredible things that he can do. He goes and see all these tabs on YouTube. He watches YouTube all the time, and he finds the most incredible things and strangest things, and people videotape their ceiling fans and put them on YouTube, and that's like one of the first things he started to find. I was so grateful when YouTube came out, because when we used to have videotapes, all we did was change the videotapes constantly, and DVD players, he couldn't watch something for more than maybe 50 seconds, a minute maybe, and then he would hand it to us, another video, another DVD, to change it for him. So when YouTube came out, where he can just go and watch all the different clips, it was great, and I would have paid for YouTube. So anyhow, he found this was our old house. Used to have a nice glass door. It was like a ghetto town. It used to be a beautiful town, Camden, New Jersey, and this was the Fairview section. It was very nice. And anybody that had lived there or knows about this while you're watching this, you know what I mean. So 1577, 79, which was right next to us, that was Miss Peg, our neighbor. And so he found this on Google Maps. He also found Molina School, where you saw back before. That was in Camden. That was one of the schools that he went to. And I don't know how he finds this stuff, but this was when it was raining. Like we didn't see the sun for, it was forever. It must have been at least 30 days, and then we got to see a little bit of blue sky, and then it went away. So let me see. That was on January 24th. Okay, so on December 20th. Of 2016, right before Christmas, right before, right before Parker's birthday, right before Hanukkah, all the happiest days. Look, this was December 19th. This is what the sky looked like on December 19th. This was taken on the news. December 20th, I was sitting here with my husband, and we own our own business called Savior Home Solutions Property Preservation Company that we opened up actually 2 years ago now. 2 years ago this month. So we're doing work. Kids came home from school. Everybody's doing what they normally do. And I hear a knock at the back door. So I get up and I go outside, and, hoping that I wasn't late on my electric bill or something. So I go around and wonder why somebody's knocking on my back door. And I see two ladies coming down the steps who flash a badge at me and tell me they're from DYFS. And in New Jersey, DYFS is, I believe, Department Family and Youth Services, and that usually means that someone thinks you're a bad parent. And I am a parent of an autistic child who is now 16 years old, who I've been seeking services for forever, but after a while you just, when you're always turned down and told no, you just give up. And I was doing all right with my kid. I was dealing with it. Me and my husband and my son, we were, working through his behaviors and working through his fears and his eating habits, and we've just been doing a very good job at getting him through his symptoms and his problems and the things, his everyday challenges. And somebody thought that we weren't, doing a good enough job, I guess, which I don't understand. We've always been very cooperative with his school, which is a school that I've been trying to get him in for like forever, really. When we started going to school, he was 3 years old, got on a bus, and went to school at 3 years old. And he had early intervention services that they came to our house, and this is one of the things that really turned me off to getting services. While I was in early intervention, one of the a therapist went to a social worker and had them come out. They told me I had issues. When I was trying to deal with a family member that had moved in, it was my father that I didn't get to grow up with, decided that he needed a place to live, and I let him move in with us, even though we were going through a transition of finding out that our kid had autism. And we had to also decide to leave our job. Not really leave a job. My husband, our therapy was getting in the way of, hang on one sec. So the therapy was getting in the way of our job, where my husband worked during the day and I worked at night, and we would switch places, take care of the kids. That's what we did since the day they were born. We never saw each other except on our days off, which became different days off. And so when our jobs started giving us trouble, we decided to